Hey, what's up YouTube? Look at what I have here. I have some Mahi Mahi fillets on clearance from Fred Meyer's. Look at how cheap that is. $1.40? You kidding me? And this one 83 cents? So I got 2 packs of this. Alright. And I got quarter of a papaya inside of a celery stalk. We're gonna do a vegetable stir fry with this. This is a zucchini, some snow peas, handful of the sweet peas. Alright. And I'm gonna do flavor rice, white rice, 1 cup. Now I'm gonna use some salt, crushed red pepper, and sesame oil. Alright, so in case you're wondering what's this bottle of Smirnoff screwdrivers for. Alright, so I'm not gonna only drink this, I'm gonna use this in my sauce. Alright, I'm gonna do a papaya screwdriver sauce for my pan-seared mahi mahi fillets. It's gonna be so easy to do, even a caveman to do it. So easy, even a mother, father, gentleman can do it. Alright, so let me wash and cut these up, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so here I have all my vegetables cut up nicely and washed thoroughly. So as you can see, the celery, I just cut it in along the longitudinally, and the zucchini I sliced it, and then half of each slice. Alright, so that's all that. Alright, so I cut up the ginger and the garlic, nice little pieces. I'm gonna use some in my searing the fish, and also some in my stir fry. So here I cut up my papaya into cubes, and I washed it, and make sure you peel the outer skin, it's better. Okay, so with my mahi mahi, just a little bit of salt, flavor, a little bit of salt, black pepper, and if you like it a little spicy, you can even add some crushed red pepper. Alright? Oh yeah. And maybe even a little bit of sesame oil, just so we can soak up the flavor before I cook it. I'm gonna add more later on. Alright? So before I cook the fish or the stir fry, here I have my 1 cup of washed white rice, water 2-to-1 ratio. Let me put this in my rice cooker and let it cook first. This is going to take about ½ hour. So right about when that's done, we can go ahead and start the stir-fried vegetables. Alright, put this. Simple as that. Oh, whoops. I forgot to add some flavoring to it. Alright, so just sprinkle a little bit of salt, sesame oil. Oh yeah. Maybe even some crushed red pepper. A little bit. You know, mix it real well. Put it in. Oh, it's ready cooking. Alright, that's good. So let's check out this Smirnoff Ice Screwdriver. So that's what's good about this recipe is I only need a little bit of this, so I believe half would do, so I can drink half of this right now. So I've never tried this before. Let's see how it tastes. Oh yeah, I can definitely taste the fruit flavor in there. Look at that. It says premium malt beverage with natural flavors, certified in caramel colors, brewed and bottled by Smirnoff, whatever. 5.8% volume, alcohol by volume. I don't even know what it takes to make a screwdriver, but all I know is that it tastes citrusy, tastes good, and we're gonna use this along with the papaya. It's perfect mesh. So let me enjoy half of this. So I'm back from enjoying my Smirnoff screwdriver, and it was good. So I know my rice is going to be done any minute now. So let's fire up the wok and stir fry the vegetables. Put a little bit of sesame oil, sweet coat it. A small handful of garlic ginger mix. So let's make sure you bring out the flavor of the ginger and garlic. Starting to smell a little bit of that. Get the spatula ready. Alright, that's good. Let's pour in our washed vegetables. A little bit of salt, okay? Some red pepper, crushed red pepper. Now you're probably wondering how come I'm using these celery leaves. It must be an Asian thing, but I love eating the center of vegetables. It just tastes so good. Just stir this, make sure it doesn't stick. So stir fry this for about 2.5 minutes. So this is what it looks like after 2.5 minutes of stir frying. I prefer my snow peas and sweet peas to be a little bit crunchy, but while the other ones are pretty much done. So turn off the range. Put this in the plate. I'm gonna wash my wok and then pan sear my mahi mahi. So I forgot to mention, this meal serves 2. So now I have my washed wok. It's heating up on high. Alright, that's all dried up. Pour a little bit of sesame oil. Make sure you cover it real well this time, because we're gonna pan sear the mahi mahi. Now I'm gonna put in my ginger and garlic. It's optional. If you notice, I almost always cook with ginger and garlic mixture. This brings out the aroma of that. It goes perfect with any type of food that you're trying to cook, especially meats. Alright, so we let that sear for about 40 seconds. Let's put in the mahi mahi. Put the skin side first. Make sure that you pay close attention to this. Don't walk away. You don't want this to burn. And of course, when you're cooking or deep frying or pan frying anything, it's just safer to be with the food that you're cooking. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. I just like more flavor. That's good enough. I believe 2 minutes each side should be enough, but always stay by it to make sure that it doesn't burn. So let's flip this over after 2 minutes. See how it's stirring a little bit? I might want it to be a little bit browner, more seared. Let's add additional 1 minute. Let's flip this over. There's 3 minutes now. Notice how that's seared? Yeah, that's good. Now you have to be careful on the other side because this side is skinned, so it takes longer, right? But this side is all meat, so it will take less. So about 2 minutes. So it's been over a little bit, 2 minutes. Flip this over. I turn off the power. That's what it looks like. So just to make sure it's cooked thoroughly. I don't see any blood. Heck, I can even try this piece. Wow. Man, that's good. I'm sure that's done. Alright, now let's wash this, walk again, and let's cook the sauce. Actually, I'm going to cook it in this low saucepan. It's much easier to maintain. Add a little bit of oil. Not too much. Alright, let that heat up. In the meantime, my rice has already been done, so it's warming. Let me just take a peek so you can see. Whoa, that's so much steam. Alright, nothing spectacular, but it tastes pretty good. We let that warm. Now it's warmed up. So I put a little bit of oil. Oh, I have a little water here, so. Yeah, that's how we do it. I'm not afraid of a little bit of fire. Alright. Before I add the Smirnoff, I'll just cook this a little bit. Make sure it's done. You can add a little bit of salt if you want to, but I'll just leave it like it is. Natural flavor. I like it spicy. Add a little bit of crushed red pepper. So let's cook this for about 1 minute, and then we'll add the Smirnoff screwdriver. So add a slight amount of water, and it looks like it's starting to stick. So this has been cooking for a little bit over 1 minute. Alright, it's good enough. I tasted one and it tastes good. You don't want it to be too mushy. Alright, now let's just pour the Smirnoff Ice. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, that's good enough. I'm gonna drink the rest. Let that simmer for about 1 minute. And then I'll plate it, and then we'll do a taste test. Alright, so my meal is plated. As you notice, my sauce is on the side. So we can take a look at this before I pour the sauce on. Alright, let's pour this baby on there. Papaya, Smirnoff screwdriver. Bam. Look at that. Sorry, I just had to take a picture because it was looking so good. Before I dig into this, let me taste a little bit of my sauce. See what it tastes like. Wow, I could just eat this like dessert. It's good. Spicy. Taste of alcohol. The papaya is perfect. It's a perfect blend. Heck, it's the same color. Alright, let's dig into this. The rice. So that's been flavored with salt, sesame oil, and crushed red pepper. It's good, simple. See that? Perfect amount of water. Not sticky. Perfect. Not hard. Let's try pan seared mahi. See that? Falls off right there. I'm gonna dip some of this in here. Wow, that's perfect blend. I can't wait until I finish shooting so I can dig into this like a real man. Try some of this vegetable, a little bit of each. See how crunchy? That's a sweet peas, snow peas. Celery. Zucchini. I would have to say, this is probably one of my best meals that I've prepared. Overall, the flavoring, alcohol, the plating, the design, the ease of preparing and cooking it, I'm gonna have to rate this whole dish 92%. Definitely an A. Alright guys, so tune in. Wait for my next episode. I have something special. So please subscribe and comment. Peace.